In a photoelectric effect experiment, which one of the following will cause an increase in saturation current? So let's first understand, right, why is there such a thing as saturation current? You see, as light shines upon the metal plate, so the electrons, right, which are emitted, they will fly out of the metal plate in different angle. Okay, some of them may not reach the collector plate. So to ensure that you get all these electrons emitted arriving at the collector plate, you need to give them some motivation. So you will make the collector plate, right, higher potential relative to the emitter plate. So this corresponds to the right hand side of the IV graph. Okay, so you have this graph, right, thing like that. So this is your saturation current. Okay, so what can give rise to a higher saturation current? That means, right, more electrons emitted per unit time, and that will mean, right, that you need to shine more photons per unit time. More photons per unit time need to land on the metal plate, and that will mean that you need to use light of a greater intensity, because intensity, or comma J, we'll use J because not to confuse with the current. This is equals to what? This is equals to number of photon per unit time times the energy per photon. Of course, right, divide by the less important per area thing. Okay, so if you have replaced this as proportional, this per area will disappear. Okay, in fact the H also disappear, but we'll just keep it there. So how does the MP relate to the current? The current, right, is equals to number of electron emitted per unit time, okay, times charge per electron, okay, and this NE, right, and MP are related, because, right, they're actually proportional. The proportionality constant, right, is something we call the U. The U, right, tells you for every maybe 10 photons arriving, how many electrons get emitted. Okay, so there's a success rate of emitting. So it's definitely not 1:1. This part is not in syllabus, but you do need to know, right, that this thing and this thing, they are related. Okay, so the answer is A.